Hey, yo, Choice here. Thank you so much for joining me again for another session of Choice Spirit. Here I want to talk a little bit about, it's time for us to, we talk about it. And all I will probably do is talk about it too, because this has to do with the various industries. We as a people were needed for the industries to make it more entertaining, to make it more interesting, to give people amusement and entertainment. So we were used, our creative abilities are used to entertain others. But the industry that is housing the entertainment is you might as well call them bloodsuckers. I'm just saying, But now, it used to be where we were entertaining for the people that raped us took us continent, or even took over our land. We've been handed to another group to entertain for. So when I see that now the movie theater is being brought up, and Hollywood is no longer owned by the same people, really. It's brought up by others. Our sports is brought up by others. So now you have other people outside of the other people that were discriminatory and all the other words that I choose not to use to keep control of their entertainment and continue to make money, on the true currency, which is us. Now they've handed the baton to another group for us to now be paid to entertain them. And you can see little things that are going on where they're really trying to get the African American, us, and others out of the equation. They want to hire people that are less cost. They're not going to charge them or look for as much. So they're looking for people that are still African descent, melanated people, to take on those roles, but not have to pay them the price to take on those roles. And of course, they're running to it. They're more than happy to get involved in the industry because it's a dream come true. Like it was for many of us a dream come true to land the ideal role or to be the draft pick or whatever it is. That was considered an accomplishment. That was considered an accomplishment. But I'm just here to say that it's now time for us to begin to look, to find it within our group to build our own. And if we step outside, if they really want that talent, if they really want that above average ball player, genius, because anything that we get involved with, we dominate it. They don't want to tell you that. It's not just the sports. They want to make it as just the sports, but it's any field we get, whether it be science, technology, any field. In fact, you know how it is. They don't want to give you credit for the inventions that revolutionized everything, most everything. Every new age has something to do with melanated people in the forefront, or others copying the genius ideas of our forefathers, our ancestors, because that's what they will build upon and then try to make something of it, and then come to find out that what they thought they knew, they didn't know, so they never really got it right. But I'm just here to say, people, we have to recognize who we are and stand in our greatness. Stand in our greatness. That's the start. I've been speaking about this through all the last few videos because it was like, we have to start playing the part. We have to start speaking this, talking the talk, walking the walk, in order before, so that we can reconnect ourselves to our true selves, to our true power. Because for as long as we're spewing what they're giving us to talk about, to think about, to feel about, we're going to forever be, lost out here. Doing other people's biddings, giving them the best entertainment there is in the world, the best sports there is in the world, among so many other things, because it's not just sports. Like I said, science and technology, do your research, figure out things. Whose mind came up with much of what's been invented? Whose mind? And we said before, all you have to do is take a look at all the carved images on stones that have been up for thousands and thousands of years. Who knows? They look like us. They look just like us. They're identical to us. It's our ancestors. Their blood runs through our veins. The knowledge that they have is with us. We only need to tap into it. So back on topic. What I'm saying is, leave them build their stuff. Don't put any energy or currency into their stuff. Let them take it. They want to build a new thing. Let them take it into those other countries and find the best of their best that they're actually injecting, trying to create. They're doing genetic stuff, trying to create better people, stronger, faster, more intelligent people. But when we just tune in to all that is, they can't touch us. They can't. They can do all the artificial implant things, whatever, but they will never be connected in the same way that we are. Stand in your greatness. Every day, all day long, remind yourself that you are of the Most High. You are of the Most High. You are the original people. The others came only 6,000 years ago, something like that. Doesn't mean that, we're separating, but they already assumed their title. They took their title as supreme. Maybe we need to say supreme blackness. We refer to ourselves as the supreme, the original, the grandest, the greatest, the better, the most prominent, abundant, the richest. We need to label ourselves just as they label themselves. It's not to take anything away from anyone, but we can create a name for ourselves that reminds us that we are greatness. Every time it's called, it's just like when someone calls your name, it goes out into the ether. It reconnects you to that frequency of that name. That's why they're holding on to the names. We have to come up with another name. And even if we want to be black people, we can be the superior black people, the superior black race. That's it. And we don't have to go and try to take over other people. We don't have to do that. That's not who we are. We need to know who we are. Do you not know that ye are gods? Other people are just living in your dream. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Much love, Choice here. Thank you so much for joining me again for another session of Choice Spirit. Namaste.